Chiefs are finally hitting the home stretch of the season, much like many other teams. But for Mandan, it means many more home games. 7 straight, in fact, before they hit the state tournament in Williston. Game 2 of a doubleheader between the Chiefs and Williston Keybirds tonight. Justin Ergens gets the game going in the top half of the first inning for Williston. A double off the wall and left scores the first run of the game. Mandan wouldn't let that last long. Troy Gerhardt laying down a textbook bunt. The sack bunt tying the game at 1 run apiece in the first. Keybirds lead off the next inning with a single, but Jensen Scholes stops the momentum, gets the runner on a throwdown to first for the out. Scholes doing it with the bat too. Barrels one high off the fence in left field. That's good to extend the lead. Mandan piles it on with 2 more runs later in the inning. The Chiefs outscore Williston 15-6 in a 2-game sweep. We move to Class A now. The Bismarck Reps trailing Valley City 6-2, but they quickly flip the script. Bryson Cowfell beats the left fielder with a deep shot. That'll score a pair of runs as it gets all the way to the fence. The rally continues with Hank Arneson singling up the middle. That cuts it down to just a 1-run ball game. Cole Reinhardt hits an infield single of his own thanks to an errant throw, and that allows him to tie the game up at 6 apiece in the third. But Valley City scores 4 unanswered to complete the sweep. 10-6 and 1-0 the final scores. North Dakota State football head coach Tim Polasek, along with part of his staff and athletic director Matt Larson, were on the road today for the annual North Central NDSU Alumni Golf Tournament in Velva. The Bison are a month and a half away from kicking off the 2025 season, believe it or not. NDSU went 14-2 last year and defeated Montana State to win the program's 10th FCS National Championship in 14 years. Polasek, who is entering his 2nd season as head coach, described his offseason following the title win.
It was really cool in January and February to get out with the trophy in areas like this and recruiting. But then you turn the page pretty quick in March and you start focusing on, how can this football team reach its full potential. But it's really nice to be coming off a championship. I just think for Bison Nation, what we have to understand is last year's last year.
Well, while many college programs have adjusted their recruiting philosophy towards transfer portal players, Polasek says the emphasis is still recruiting players from high school, adding 35 incoming freshmen this year. The class includes 3 players from North Central North Dakota, West Hope's Walker Broughton, Velva's Ben Shep, and Stanley's Drake Schlosser.
Whether they come from a big city or a small city, personally, I really don't care. There's strengths and there's advantages to both. But I think what you have to do is you have to cultivate your crops year in and year out and make sure you're giving everybody a fair shake that wants to be a Bison. It's always neat to see how much small communities support that individual in their 5-year venture. That's probably my favorite thing about small town kids.
NDSU visits the Citadel week 1 on Saturday.